Hi everyone, it is Fitz with your daily delivery. I hope you're doing well. I'm nifty. I'm just really confused. Tuesday was just a weird day. We all have grown acquainted with the transfer portal, and it can be weird. It can give, it can take away. We saw that on Sunday. And then all you know what broke loose on Tuesday, and I'm going to get into it with this DD. So weird. First reminder, please subscribe to this YouTube channel, hit the thumbs up, and leave those comments. Much appreciated. I'll have a few programming notes at the end of this if you want to stick around. If you don't, go get a snack. I like snacks, you can tell. Anyhow, on with the DD. Tuesday started with news that K-State had found a defensive tackle. Now let's rewind 24 hours to yesterday's daily delivery, in which I told you the ongoing needs of football. Well, the defensive side got some answers, starting with that new defensive tackle who isn't new at all. Malcolm Alcorn Crowder was in the K-State recruiting class that was announced. He's out of Garden City. He's considered one of the top players at the junior college level. He's a massive defensive lineman. But he didn't graduate from Garden City, meaning he wasn't eligible at K-State, or as far as I know, any Division I football program, or at least the FBS level. But he went into the transfer portal, which I didn't understand. He was what? But he had to finish his degree. So he finished his degree and decided, hey, I can just go back to Kansas State. So that's what he did. So that might have answered Kansas State's needs at D tackle. Maybe they'll go find another one for depth, a young guy to develop. I don't know. That's that. And then we've known that K-State needs two linebackers, and they were zeroing in on a couple guys. If you're a subscriber to GoPowercat, you knew about this chap pretty well. You know it's going to be him probably. Alec Marinko, I guess, from New Mexico, picked K-State over Arizona. He apparently really likes Wildcats, and he picked the purple ones over the red and blue ones, and I think we all know why. So he's going to be a good pickup at linebacker as long as he can stay healthy. That was his knock at New Mexico the last couple seasons. He struggled. He still played really well despite his injuries, but if we get the healthy version of him in Manhattan, Kansas State's defense will benefit greatly. But football didn't have the only weirdness. And while this technically isn't transfer portal, it kind of feels like it. Because this long after the season, I mean, it's been like 6 weeks or so for K-State, we still didn't know what David Gasson was going to do. He had another year of eligibility, but he's from Holland. Was he going to go home and play in European leagues? Was he going to come back? Would he go into the portal and go somewhere else? We didn't know. And on Tuesday, he said he's coming back to K-State, which is good news. And then some bad news came. And I don't even know if it's really that bad of news, because Arthur Kaluma had announced he's going to the NBA already. But then on Tuesday, rumors started that he was coming back to K-State, that he was second-guessing his choice. And right when those rumors started to take root and spread a little bit, Kaluma went into the transfer portal. That is a wise move by him. It leaves his options open. He can now go professional. You know, he wants to be in the NBA, but if that doesn't work, he could have gone to Europe or, the developmental league. But he can now come back to college. He's got another year, and he doesn't have to stay at K-State. You see, today's the closing of the transfer portal for basketball. That doesn't mean you can't still recruit players in the portal. It means players can't go into the portal unless they're grad students anymore. So the portal was closing, and he wisely left his options open. So he may come back to K-State, or he might just go somewhere else if he doesn't play professional basketball. I did 2 football, 2 basketball, right? If there was other weirdness, I didn't know about it, and I'm happy I don't know about it. We expect some more action on Wednesday. And because of that, here's your programming note. We're going to record a podcast on Wednesday morning-ish. It'll go up early afternoon. Now, usually we record them on Wednesday nights, at least this time of year. I can't talk all of a sudden. What is going on? And put it up for the next morning, so it's there bright and early or at midnight. We can't wait. This stuff's going so fast. You know, that 2 hours after recording, some of the stuff we say might be dated. We'll find out. It's going to be fun. And of course, we're sponsored by Mail Rig Golf Clothing. Go check it out. Links down there in the story. 10% off at Life of Fitz. I've told you I love it. You know I love it. But this is my favorite one of the ones we had stitched by Honor Screen Printing and Embroidery in Junction City. This lavender on black. Even on a weird day, it's beautiful.